Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright, man. So, you know, I don't know. For me, when I think about the fact that there's starving children out there dying right now, it's not that it takes away from my pain, but I mean, when I look around my room, like, yeah, there's shits I got going on in my life, but it ain't really nothing compared to the atrocities that they have to live through every single second of their life. It's just the truth, man. And like, the more I focus on that and think about that, not only does it help them because I'm actually choosing to pay attention to them, but it also helps me within my life and my own immediate circle. And the more I focus on helping them, the more I'm actually able to help my immediate circle, like within myself and those around me. Um, and again, all I'm saying right now is like, just speaking about it, like just paying attention to the fact that there are those that are in way worse circumstances than myself right now. And perhaps America, one of the biggest issues with America is that we have become selfish to the point to where we're so absorbed in our own issues. And I get this way too sometimes, but that's when I let my issues overcome my good spiritual nature, which is to which I feel is to come here to help everybody. So that's the issue. Is like it when we get down, we can allow our lower selves to override our higher self. Essentially what happens. And by me redirecting my attention to the children and the fact that they need help, and I also ask, like I'll be compromised, feeling compromised with my own emotions, and I'll ask Spirit to take away, to help me get through. Not to take away, because that's not right. You shouldn't have just things taken away. You should learn how to get through in a good way so that you continue to help out the people that really need help in the best way that you can, because that's really what I want to do. Like, I don't want to sit here and continue to be, and I know that there's also a force out there that wants me sitting in my emotions, wants me sad, wants me miserable, wants me continuing to repeat that shit. And it comes from being too selfish. I mean, whatever it is, whether that selfishness, it takes you to want to do more drugs, or to eat more, to fuck more, to watch more movies, or to gain more money, or whatever it may be, it's that selfishness. That's the root of all evil. That's why people love the money, is because they love what the money can bring them, what they can do for it. But that's why it taints you, because it's all about just you. And then because it's just you, and then you're full of all this you-ness, well, then what's you going to do with all that money? You're going to enjoy it. Spending it on starving children isn't enjoying it, even though there is a joy in that. But it's different. It's about the actual etheric experience of helping out another extension of yourself, the starving kids in Africa. And in doing that, you get, if you want, you shouldn't look at it this way, but there is a payback to where you get an exuberance of life coming back to you because you chose to share some of your life with them. You chose to give some of your life energy to them. There is a real like catharsis and like healing and goodness that comes from good deeds and good actions. And the more I choose, like, because it's like if I was starving to death, that'd be different. But I'm not. So I'm lonely. Okay, I mean, it's really not a big deal. Like, there's a reason why. Like, we're all fucked up right now. And we should really stop trying to be in relationships and figure out what has gotten us so fucked up. And then once we figure that out, we can work on solving the problem. And then once we work on solving the problem, we can start to actually be that which we want our other partners to be, because nobody's happy. Like, on both sides of the fence, I don't even think there's many relationships that are really all that truly like happy, because humanity itself is so lost from its original self. I don't even think they know, like, nobody's really acting like, so I'm saying, like, if you're really in love, like really in love, to me, like, it's such a powerful feeling that when I'm in that state, I can't help but radiate a gleefulness for everything and everybody all around me, to where I want to share this experience. I want to help out more. I am so grateful for this experience and this person in my life that I want to do whatever I can to help other people out in whatever type of fucking way I can. Like, that's the true love that I fucking feel in my heart, that I remember from some time and place. But that type of love had certain ingredients. It had certain things, aspects to it that gave it that particular hue, that gave it that particular feeling, that gave it that particular color. which is extremely lacking in today's world. So this is why it takes us doing that good work to get that good relationship back within ourselves. And once we get it back within ourselves, and then we can truly come with another person who's got a similar thing going on, and then those two can really come together in that beautiful, spectacular, sacred way. But until then, it's really just a bunch of hurt and sick, lost people running around trying to find some codependency and some comfort here, while meanwhile they're still both really fucked up in the head and sick, as has been by design. Okay, I'm saying this with, I also want to be, when I say these things, just as I say, I'm just trying to, in your mind, remember that as I'm saying them, I'm also saying the fact that, like, this is the program, this is what they wanted us to do. This is part of what we had to go through to learn a lesson. And it's like, or to continue making the same mistake. It's our choice. So, yeah, but anyway, I got a little off tangent here. I just really wanted to say, for me, not that it should take away your pain, but by realizing that there are others out there that are suffering much worse than we are, like, to me, that does alleviate a little bit of my own shit. And it's not like it immediately takes it away, but it's like it, again, like, and that's my lower self, like, because we aren't, like, they are suffering. If you really want to look at it, like, they have much more reason to be, like, screaming and shouting, but they don't even have the ability to, because they don't even have a fucking camera. Like, when you really look at the situational contrast, it's absolutely horrible. And I don't want people to feel bad about themselves that are already feeling bad about themselves to feel even worse about themselves. No, not at all. I just want you all to know that you guys have more of power than you realize. And that, you choosing to help somebody else out who's suffering, will help your suffering out. But you shouldn't do it for that reason. But just to know that's how energy works. Because if you do it for that reason, then you're actually taking away, then you're not really trying to help alleviate that suffering. You're just trying to alleviate your own suffering, which is selfish, which got you stuck in the first place, in the spot that you're in the first place. So that's why it shouldn't be done for that reason. It should be done truly for the understanding and appreciation of what it means to help, and knowing that that is a good and righteous and divine thing to do, and an advanced way of thinking to do, because animals don't think that way. Like, as much as I love dogs and stuff, like, our animals here, like, they will walk right in front of me, knowing, like, it's like I'm sitting here walking a trajectory, a straight line, and they will cross right in front of me. Knowing I'm a larger animal, knowing that I could easily, like, if I wanted to, like, but it's just like, they don't have the thought capacity to think of others the same way that we do. Like, that's a gift, and we're choosing to use it instead of using it to help others, we're choosing to use it primarily on ourselves. And this is exactly what the devils, the demons want us to do. And that is what we are doing, and that's what I am attempting to change and to redirect to a nature and a reality that is more about making sure everybody is taken care of. And let that be the status quo, not capitalism, which is all about who can make the money the best, take the lead. No, fuck that shit. I say no mas. So, all right, I love y'all. Take care. Bye.